Welcome to February's Rose Intuitive Messages. For 2026, my goal is to help you stay focused throughout the whole year. We get stuff thrown at us all the time. Even this might be annoying because it's like all over the place. I want a level of calm this year. I want us to show up the same December 31st. It doesn't mean that we're not going to have challenges. Doesn't mean that we're not going to have hurdles. Doesn't mean that we're going to have stuff that's giving us an up and some things that are giving us a down. But what I hope for you is you're staying steady. And in order to do that, what I do is focus. Last month for January, we just got done with a month of inspiration. For the whole month, we focused on inspiration. So for February, I like to call it hearts. We are working on self-love. I have to say, this is all about the self game. When we are working on ourselves, we change our world and we start changing the world around us. That is a given. And I can only say this because this is what I know to be true in my own life. I was a wreck. I ended up in a halfway house, forced drugs down my throat every day by court order, to doing this, to in October going in front of a literary agent to propose a book that I want to write. That's how far I've come. And I want to give you that. I want to show how if we focus, instead of getting all scrambled, we focus on one thing each month. And I don't give the theme until this introductory video for the month. You find out what that new month is about. Because that's what we do, right? We're like, squirrel, ooh, look at that. We want to stay focused on what is important for this month and build upon it. Everything we're building, right? Like a foundation. So the first was inspiration. Now it is hearts and it's messages of self-love. And I thought different ways on how to present this month. And after going through it in my mind, I think the biggest thing that we can do that I know for myself is 4 things I gain when I have self-love. 1 is self-care. We now know how to take care of ourselves. 2nd is joy, happiness. We start to understand what serves us and what does not. The 3rd is peace. What brings us calm and contentment in our life? And last, but certainly not least, when we have that self-love, is we start to find out what we're passionate about. We talked about that last month, about being our own artist. An artist could be anything. It could be a chef. It could be a business person. It could be somebody that hosts parties and they're just really good at what they do. That is what we want to fuel our fire, whatever that is in our passion. And we do that when we have a self-love practice. So it's all about self-love this month. And I hope you take this journey with me. For all of you that are new, welcome. I'm glad that you are here. If you have found me, there's a reason you're here. There's a reason you're staying and you're listening to me right now. If you follow or subscribe to my page, you don't know what one of my videos or one of my posts will come to you that you need in that particular day, maybe that particular moment. That's what's beautiful about a computer or a phone, is because it starts to have an algorithm and it can help you or it can hurt you. So I definitely, with Rose Intuitive Messages, want to help you. For everyone that comes back, truly, you are my hearts. Like, you make me get up every day. You make me take drives to try to figure out how to present this It's not different ideas. It's the same ideas, but all of us, including myself, need reminders. And that might be for people that haven't started healing. That might be for people that are currently healing. And that might be for people that have healed but want to stay there. That's what Rose Intuitive Messages is. It's a little reminder every day to keep going. You're doing a great job. Yes, you can get started. Yes, that it will be difficult, but this is here and you have support and you're not alone. Last month talked a lot about the higher power being there for us. So let's get started. What I'd like to do for all of you that are new is I deal the prompts on Sunday. So I get it all ready for that week. I do videos one at a time. Stop, start, stop, start. On Monday, we have Monday Blessings. And this, I picked out this book for you just because you're special, very special to me. Thoughts to Share with a Wonderful Person. It by Douglas Pagels. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to make it so your higher power is bringing these messages directly to you through my voice, but to you. So I'm very interested to see how that works. So let's get that ready. And then we have, for quote of the day, my message for you, a wish for you, gentle reminders to follow your heart. Again, about those reminders. That's what Rose Intuitive Messages is all about, is about the reminders. So let's get that. Again, I do not like to look at anything. I like to be surprised. And so whatever happens during my videos just happens. If I make mistakes, then you know I'm not AI. I'm a real person that is bringing you my real wisdom. Now for Wednesday, What the Prop, I kind of changed it up for January. And when I was taking my drive today to get inspiration how to do these videos, I got inspired on how to change Wednesday. So you will have to find out Wednesday, What the Prop, what it's all about. So hopefully you follow up with me on Wednesday. So we have Thursday story time. This is my regular, is Our Moments. I'm just sticking with that until I find something that I like better. These are just really perfect for personal stories. I love them, so I'm going to stick with them. And then we follow up with Friday Freeze. Again, pulling this book out. I really love this because we all need to hear something, and maybe hearing it from my voice, but it's something resonates within you. So finishing out with Friday Freeze with 100 Things to Remember and One Thing to Never Forget. Words to Live By and Wishes to Share. Again, by Douglas Pagels. I always like him. All right, so we got our prompts laid out. This introductory video will always be available on my website. If you ever, I will reference this throughout so I can keep the messages as short as possible. Obviously, the introductory video is going to be longer, but most videos I try to keep short. But if I'm talking, then it is not about a social media's cutoff point. It's about me getting my full message out there regardless. I know the universe is working for me, and I know that the universe is working for you too. So we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Blessings. See you then. It's all about the love this month.